And this is
Partially
partially biased.
biased.
Super Bowl. The big game, the one and only, the creme de la creme, the thing that we all aspire for. Well, I guess as fans, and I guess the players too. But,
Yes.
fellas, how we
Bring the juice,
feeling?
Sean. Bring the
Hmm?
juice.
Yeah.
Juice me up. It's 7 a.m.
No,
I'm tired.
I'm juiced up, but I'm also at Morgan's, and I kind of sprung on her last second that I would be recording this at 7 a.m. And it's funny because she's going to go to a bachelor party or bachelorette party. She's flying out today, so she has the day off. So I made her wake up early on a day that she does not even have work.
Nice.
So that was a fun conversation last night,
Commitment.
and I almost bailed. But
Here you are.
I was like, "Is the library down the street open at like 6:30?" And she was like, "No, it doesn't open until 10." I was like,
Oh.
"What kind of library is that? Doesn't be open until 10." I was like, ridiculous.
It'd be
But anyway.
hilarious if you did this in a librry.
Dude, I was
Girl
like,
kept coming you
it was
over
like a
to
coffee shop. Like, I don't, yeah. This is
Fucking local Starbucks.
yeah, you just see people like some dude asking me like, "Hey," like you see people calling out orders. That'd be horrible. That actually would have been such a bad idea. I don't know. I was like, I'll figure something out. But here we are. It's the big game. I guess like quick recap. Which was a bigger loss, the Lions or the Ravens? Holden.
I guess you could. It's tough. I guess probably the Ravens, just because everybody kind of had. They were obviously the favorite.
There were chances
And
too.
And yeah, there were chances. I mean, that game was tight enough. Their defense actually held in the second half, and Lamar just didn't really have the Lamar game that he needed to have.
Nope, lost MVP in my eyes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Eh,
I'm just saying.
yeah, it's
I'm
tough.
just
We'll
saying.
see. We'll see.
Holden
The show's
sweating
tonight.
over there.
Yeah, no, I am because I
Josh
thought
Allen
about
didn't
it. And
have a problem putting up a career game. I don't know why Lamar did.
I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, do you think that? I feel like the voting's already done. I mean,
Is it though?
I don't know. We'll find out tonight. I'm freaking out. I mean, it's not the end of the world if that, but I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
with
be.
you.
I need that ticket to cash. I want it to cash.
Dude,
Yeah.
how about Zay Flowers? What a rookie mistake in that game.
That
I
was
mean,
huge.
He was trying to get to the touch, like the end zone line or whatever, and lunged. But I think that was a really good play by the cornerback, just being aware, being able to punch it out.
Back-to-back
And-
weeks of goal line fumbles, like one the Bills forcing one and the Chiefs forcing one. Really
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Now
I
the
think that
Niners
was
this
like-
week are forcing one.
Sometimes you look at how hard it is to get to that spot
hmm
and
Yeah.
get to that championship game, and like I kind of thought this was the Ravens' opportunity to do that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
at home.
at home, it's like they hadn't hosted a game in 50 something years, so
yeah,
Yeah.
since then the Baltimore Colts.
it stinks for them. But I think that one was the bigger loss, even though I think look at the other game, and that one was pretty brutal too because that one slipped away too. So
Yeah, but I think we still had a chance at the end. So it was weird. But
They
also,
did.
Aaron, that big what was it? Unsportsmanlike contact on Zay Flowers. We had that big catch, and then like spun the ball and like
Oh,
stood
yeah.
over him.
That's so
Yeah.
dumb, dude. Let
It's like-
let the boys taunt. Joe Burrow tweeted it. Everybody was talking about it.
No.
Let the boys taunt. Taunting is such a dumb penalty.
I think you can spin the ball. I think you maybe like when he shoved him off him. I think you have the shove. Like I almost feel it's that Key and Peele skit. Like when we get to that third hump, like you gotta throw it no matter
Oh
what.
my
Like
gosh.
it's just
I mean,
like it's like he had the shove. He like stood up and then he's And I'm
yeah,
like,
it was a
every
big
time,
catch.
every time. I mean, it was, but like, so I understand the shove and I understand if he had turned his back and then started getting hype. But I was just like, this is too big a game. And like, I literally, like, my Ravens coworker said the same thing. It was just like rookie mistake. Like,
yeah, it was.
like you
It
gotta
was.
know that like your team needs you. You can't beat you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
Trying
were
to beat
also
the
letting.
refs and Taylor Swift.
Oh my gosh. I mean, speaking of refs, they were letting the boys play. I mean, they were being handsy all game on both sides of the ball, and from what you and Holden had told me, because I only got to watch like a tiny portion of the game, like they were
Football
giving given some calls to the Ravens. So I think, all in all, it was a pretty fair game. I just don't know why the Ravens went away from the run game, because they only ran the ball like 8 times, something
Mm,
like that.
hmm
And that was their specialty. That's what got them there.
hmm
Like just opening it up and seeing Kansas City shut down the Ravens to make them pass the ball. And,
hmm
everyone talks about, is Lamar a running back? Is Lamar able to pass the ball? It's like,
Is he a wide receiver now? I mean,
hey, that was a
Oh,
great
dude, that
catch.
was
It's
crazy.
a great catch.
it was Sports Center top of
It
it.
was.
Yeah,
He got
it was
Ayuk.
Brandon
it was.
Ayuk was not
I
happy about it.
saw that. That was
Uh,
hilarious.
it's so
But
funny.
speaking of the Detroit game, Holden and I were talking about it because we have our little lunch dates.
It's
But
so
like,
cute. I love that for y'all.
I know it's so good.
Do you like
Um,
take turns paying for each other?
yeah,
Yes.
sometimes.
Do you have your regular spots? They're like, I'll have the
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, pretty much.
fire and chicken and
For,
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
for
Yeah.
Holden,
Yeah.
it's like 5 beers.
No,
Sometimes
that's the
on
other Hispanic
Fridays.
spot.
He's
Yeah,
like,
On
I'll be back to
Fridays.
work.
Oh yeah, Tex-Mex.
yeah.
Tex-Mex is good.
But I stand by
Shout
Dan
out.
Campbell on the decision to go for fourth downs. Like that's what got him there. That's what, obviously it's a huge game and you need to make calculated risks. But if you believe in your team enough to get those fourth downs and you're up huge. Like you didn't think you would drop, 28 points and a half. Like, I don't know. I
No,
think that, go ahead.
there was no. I was gonna say. I think you and I talked about it too. Where on the fourth, and three,
Mhm.
from whatever to tie the game with like 7 minutes left in the fourth, people were
Okay, yeah.
using that one as a big one, and they were saying where that like I didn't realize this until after the fact, but they said that kicker
Mhm.
was like 9 for 20 or 8 for 20
Yeah,
from
not good past
49
the 40
yards and
yard
out.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just he's iffy. And then you looked at them going 15 for 20 all year inside that 4th and 3 mark.
Yeah.
Statistically, and their analytics team, everyone's got one. They're probably like, look, it's in our best interest to go for it right here, dial it up. And unfortunately, they did not
They
execute on
didn't
that
do it.
play.
Yeah.
But I'm with them. It's like that's what got them to that point. It's tough to look, and
Dude,
then
you just
like
gotta
if he
check the
gets it,
math. Oh,
look at that. Check the math,
Boobs.
dude.
Crunch the numbers.
But it is like this thing where you look at it, and I'm like, if that like I almost try to put myself in that position, and I'm like, knowing if that's what got us there, going
Yeah.
for it on 4th and down so many times, I would have been pumped going for it. Like in that situation, I'm like, let's go. And yeah, it sucks that you didn't get it. And like
You're
you
not the
said after
field
the
goal
game,
kicker then.
you might not make it back there, but it was one heck of a ride. And the fact that they have kind of the Lions are a team now that you just will not take lightly anymore. And you could have said that probably last year too, with them being a little bit better.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's a team that is
Oh,
like
yeah.
a tough team in the NFL now. And
I mean,
that's
for the foreseeable future, we'll be winning the NFC North. I mean, who knows with Jordan Love? I mean, who knows what Kirk Cousins' future is with the Vikings? And who knows if Justin Fields will even be a thing in the Midway? But
Yep.
I just, yeah, no. So I'm with Holden. I thought Ravens were the bigger loss. I mean, obviously, Detroit blowing the largest lead of any NFC championship was tough, but the fact it was so neck and neck, I was just like, oh, Ravens, I think they had the ball like many more possessions or something like that. They had opportunities.
they did.
Yeah. Their defense kept them in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They did. But to your point about the run game, Aaron, I felt like KC actually bottled it up pretty damn well. Like, and I
Yeah.
think that's why they went away from it. They're like, this isn't working. Like, we know it's the Chiefs. If we get down, they're just going to keep pouring it on. And I hate that. But I guess this is a preview. Let's get to the big game, the big cheese.
The bittersweet.
The
I know. It's
bittersweet.
gonna be so horrible. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for all the commercials. Are y'all hype about halftime? I think Usher's kind of a weird one for me.
I do like. I want to hear. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I want to get my nostalgia on.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, can we get any hit in the last 10 years though? I'm like, I don't think so.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
Like when we were in middle school, like maybe in high school
Music's got me
even.
falling in love again.
Wait, you're right.
That's like the most recent one I can think of.
Dance, dance like it's the last night of your life. I bet that comes on Holden's radio every once in a while.
Oh, it definitely does. He gets all the oldies on Q94.
Mm-hmm.
You
I do.
ready for it? That's so lit.
I do.
Ah,
Shout out Q94, local Richmond pop station.
Yeah, dude, tune in. They've changed over the years. It used to be an alt
Yeah,
station, and then they're at this station.
yeah.
How do they do that?
Just rebranding.
They
No one
switch up
cares.
on you. Like, I guess not. Like, y'all don't. I don't.
Mm.
All right. San Fran, KC.
Let's hear it, Sean.
Did you hear that?
No,
Hear
what was it? What do you?
Nope. Nope.
What do you?
Nope.
Oh, he's got ads going on
It's-
behind the scenes.
No, sorry, no. Siri just popped up on my laptop for whatever reason.
No,
and
we
was-
didn't hear it. We couldn't hear it. Is it still going off?
Yeah, no, it was. Like,
They're
it was
listening,
asking
Sean.
about. It was
They're
asking
trying
about
to
some
see if you're an
random girl
incel.
we like were inquire with, whose like number I still had. And it was like, "Do you want to contact such and so?" I'm like, "No." Dude,
Wow, that's
technology.
weird.
Anyway, freaking San Fran, Kansas City. What is it? San Fran favored by 2. Surprised they're not a dog here. The way that the media is
Yeah.
treating it, honestly.
Yeah.
I know who y'all are on.
Do
But
you?
it's gonna, yeah, dude. Y'all gonna pick KC because Aaron, you're a big conspiracy theorist. You're gonna be like, it's scripted. Taylor Swift, da 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 da. And then Holden's like, it's Patrick Mahomes in the big game. You can't fade him here. I'm fading him. It's not even fading him. He's not even the favorite. I just know he's an underdog. Their luck is gonna run out. I may have said this the last episode, but you're gonna beat the same team again in the Super Bowl.
I imagine.
What is this? Bill Belly versus the Eagles? What is this? The Dallas Cowboys versus the Bills? What is this? Like, it's just whatever. It's gonna be San Fran, dude. Shout out Burke May. I'm watching Super Bowl with him. We're
Oh, nice. That's fun.
repping
Nice.
those Niners.
Got
I
it.
gotta figure out what I'm
Send,
gonna
send some
make.
videos. Get some videos.
for
I want to
sure.
see some
Reaction.
live reactions.
Content.
Live reactions of Merc.
I'm wondering
Oh.
how he would take that.
He probably
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
like
true.
it. Unless it
only
was
on
all
good
positive,
things.
yeah.
Only on good things. Don't do it on bad things. Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, I would not want Sad Burke because I watched the NFC Championship game with him, and like, I was trying to pump him up. Like me and Ryan were just like, hey, like, I was like, they can still be in it. Like, all right, if we score before half, and then we get a turn, we're back
see,
in
well,
this.
Why didn't we get live reaction videos on that? That would have been lit.
Because Burke was not having a good time at the first half.
Oh no, he was.
Yeah,
he
but
was
the
stressed Vegas.
transition in the second half, man, it would have been like.
You know,
mean, that's-
some guys like to just contain their rage in the confines of a safe space, and you know, I think Burke's one of those guys. You know, like Holden likes to record his outbursts, and that's kind of, you know, it's two different things.
I
Two
think it's
different
one of those
people.
things like, you know, you can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's one of those things where like I feel like if I'm ever in a situation where there's a Super Bowl, I mean, and I do it on a lot of games, right? Where I'll have a camera set up, but I go back and I watch my wins and my losses. I don't post all my wins and losses, but I normally have reaction videos from most of the games I watch because I go back and I like watch like the defeat that I feel, and I kind of relive it, and then I have to tell myself like, you know, it's just the game.
horrible.
Let's you know it. I have to mentally sometimes get myself out of that, but I'm like, then there's also the excitement part of it too, where you go back and watch some of those crazy wins, and you're like, man, this is just nuts to watch and relive. From a Super Bowl standpoint, it would be pretty sweet. Like I would have the GoPro set up in the corner, and
that would be lit. Yeah.
Hey, you just got to rewatch it. You know,
Nah, we
relive
get
it.
the whole doc crew out there, the whole TD crew out there. You know, we get you lit up, mic'd up. The
HBO.
boom sound
That would be
guy.
crazy.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
I'm telling you,
The mic
yeah.
stick.
Yeah, the boom
No.
mic, just like, yeah, get there, make sure you get that good audio, like
I
right
think-
over top.
The last time I watched Super Bowl in agony, you know, 2011 against the Green Bay Packers, I straight up cried into my towel, and I'll admit that, Steelers fan. You know, I was there. Burke and I had girls at the house. We were like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be
Whoa.
awesome," and then no, we lost, and I cried.
2011?
So-
Yeah, what girl you had at the house at 2011?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I had plenty of bitches, man.
You did. Not even gonna lie. I don't listen to the pod. You did.
Yeah. No, but
Who was with Merck?
Holden, dude, don't worry about it.
All right. That's it.
They shall remain nameless until I get their consent to say their name. Anyways,
Nah, dude, just tell me after.
Okay. Yeah, no, I would not recommend recording your reaction watching a big game like that. It's just like
Well,
it's.
I'd be by myself. Like I wouldn't be,
See, that's what I'm
So it'd be
saying. Like
I'd be alone.
Not even Lil Dwayne,
little,
Uh, I mean,
not
little
Donald,
Debricious.
the
little
Brickashaw.
baby boy's probably with me for sure, but he might be like the good luck charm. I mean, I'm saying it as if he's going to be a
Dude,
newborn, just
it's like
like
holding a football, you know?
He's
Hey, you
gonna
can
be
hold it
half
It
like that
is.
as
deaf
long as
because
you
you're
want. What's he
screaming
gonna
in his
do?
ear.
You
He's
tell
like
him, you're like, hey,
he's 7 years
paid.
old, and I'm just like,
You just got him with one arm going, yeah.
I was about to say it's almost better that way because we don't want shaken baby syndrome. You know, it's like there you really have to be calm. But once it gets a little bigger, oh boy,
yeah,
Support the neck.
true.
yeah. That's important. That's important.
But anyway,
Holden, tell
film
me,
Burke the entire time.
Oh my god.
maybe we'll sneak 1 or 2 in. We'll see.
Good luck.
Yeah. All right, Holden, tell me why you love these Chiefs so much.
I'm sorry, Burke. To be honest, like this, this is a true statement. Like, I do not care who wins this Super Bowl. So that's one cool thing about it.
Oh
Like,
wow, really?
I'm happy if the
You do
49ers
not
win.
say.
I'm
Mr. Indifferent.
I'm not
Wow, how bold of
I'm
you.
not upset if the Chiefs. Well, sometimes there's certain spots like if the Cowboys were in this situation, it would be
Anyone.
impossible for me to root for the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't mind the Niners, don't mind the Chiefs. It's kind of a win-win. I don't really care who wins. What I think is going to happen is just these Chiefs are just going to find a way. Why? It's situational football. It's Patrick Mahomes as a dog. You're getting 2.5 in some
Hate it.
spots.
Hate
You
it.
could buy it up to 3.5 to give you that hook if you want it.
Can't believe it.
And it's just, but you just hear how they're talking, man. And I don't know if when the lights are on, if Brock Purdy is going to be able to just make a play to win the game and just each game has been a little too close. The Packers game, the Niners game, it's like both games to me, it's like I thought they were going to lose both of those games, and they found ways to win. With KC, I feel like for the most part, they beat Miami. They come. Who they play after Miami?
Bills.
Shut up.
Beat the Bills,
It's okay.
and then beat the
Baltimore.
Ravens.
It's not
And
okay.
it's and those were on the road, except for the first game. I mean,
Doesn't
there's two
matter.
road
They had
there's
Taylor
two
Swift.
road
That's
games.
home field advantage. Everybody knows
It's
that.
just I don't know, man. And Travis Kelce's been balling just because of all this stuff. It's just like Travis Kelce's talk about how like he wants this one more than any of them he's had, and it's just like when you hear that stuff, it's hard for me to like just bet against it and just go against it.
You were
I-
buying it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I might be. I might be, but
you
I
and
just
all the public.
it reminds me of very similar to like Tom Brady-esque. It's like, are we really going to bet against Tom Brady as a dog? I put Patrick Mahomes in a similar conversation because they're starting their careers out very similarly, and they are.
I hate it.
He's on track to beat him in Super Bowls right now from an age standpoint.
Super Bowls.
He might. We could be witnessing literally the actual GOAT of football. We don't know yet. Tom Brady is the GOAT, but we could be witnessing the future GOAT. We have no clue yet.
I mean,
What if we are? What if this man wins 8 bowls and we witness it?
I'm not witnessing it. I refuse to acknowledge it.
If
Not
he
going to
wins
happen.
8
System guy.
bowls,
Do it outside of Andy Reid. You won't.
they're never gonna give him up, dude. They're never gonna
Yeah,
let
they
that
will.
man walk.
It just seems like he's just got that same competitive drive that like a TB had, and I don't know. It's just one of those things where I can't bet against it.
All right.
It'd be cool.
I get
It'd be
it.
cool to see the Niners win. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking up a nice little, cooking up a lay. We'll be in the lab, be in the kitchen, dialing it up for a
Couple
for a
moon
long shot.
shots.
Couple shots to the moon, but
We love those.
give me the Chiefs 2.5.
You
You got back-to-back.
spreads. This is ridiculous.
You got back to back.
In a Super Bowl.
Dude, frick
Got to
that.
sprinkle
All
it.
right.
Sprinkle it. We're not going all in on anything.
All right,
This is
Aaron,
for
tell
fun.
me, tell
This
me,
is for
tell me
fun.
how you just believe that Taylor Swift is going to be the difference here. It's got to be the NFL
All right.
scripted. It's got to
All
be.
right. All right. Hear me out, guys. I heard a theory on TikTok. You know, another conspiracy theory. I'm big on conspiracy theories here.
You are
Tinfoil hat on. It is Super Bowl 58. What's 5 plus 8?
13.
What's the name of Taylor Swift's latest album?
I don't know.
13.
Oh, well, I thought you just announced a new one.
Yeah, she did, but her
Oh,
most
okay,
recent
okay.
album that's out.
Okay.
I thought it was.
13.
I'm not kidding. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
13.
that's right. I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
All right. Travis Kelce's number, 87. What's 8 plus 7?
14.
15.
13.
13.
No, it's 15. Shit. Damn it, guys.
No, I've seen the TikTok you're talking about. There's like a
Yeah.
lot of references of 13 or like
Yeah.
I think it's like
But
their
also,
ages or like
Burke
something like that.
Burke brought up a point that Brock Purdy's number is 13. So, like,
Think about it.
what happens? No, I mean, to be completely real, conspiracy theories aside, oh no, there was another one. It was like, how many hours does it take to get from Tokyo, where her like next show is, to Las Vegas? Is 13 hours as well. It's like a lot of references to 13. But look, I want San Francisco to win just because, you know, obviously Taylor Swift stuff aside, I'm tired of seeing Kansas City in the Super Bowl. I am. It's just like, as a fan, I want something to be different. I want Kansas City to lose. That's why when Tampa Bay won, I was actually happy for Brady, which was really weird at the time because, you know, Steeler fans don't like Brady because they bitch slapped us every game. So to keep things like, you know, in reality, it's Andy Reid, it's Travis Kelce, it's Patrick Mahomes, and a defense that's been the best of the Patrick Mahomes era. They shut down the Ravens, dude. Ravens were dropping 40 points on teams like Detroit. They dropped 30 on San Fran. Like they
I
were
forgot about that.
they were destroying teams in the regular season, but when it came down to when it matters, Patrick Mahomes somehow got his shit together and got his ragtag team of wide receivers to play well. Yeah, and I hate it too. I hate it too. And like, let's not forget Pacheco is actually a very serviceable running back. He runs hard.
Yeah, runs like a rabid mongoose. It's horrible.
I do too. You know, and there is a lot to like.
You guys are such haters. Why are you hating on Isaiah Pacheco? What do you have against Isaiah Pacheco?
Someone that skinny should not run that violent.
Dude, he's not that skinny, bro.
He's a little skinny, dude.
He runs like a kid like stole something.
He is a bruiser back, bro.
He's a
bruiser back.
He is a bruiser back. He loves contact.
He's not skinny. He doesn't have like breakaway speed or anything.
Whatever.
He's not gonna like
run.
He's got high knees. He's got high knees.
He looks for contact, bro.
Runs like he's mad at the ground.
B-Rob, dude. He ain't even B-Rob.
Anyways, I actually do not understand how KC is a dog here. Like, just the way they've been playing and the way they've been beating people on the road. I like Kansas City, and they came back from a huge deficit.
Yeah.
Or not Kansas City, San Fran. They came back from a huge deficit in the NFC Championship game, and kudos to them for doing so. I don't know how Shanahan competes against this Kansas City team with such a good defense. I don't know.
See, that's the thing with the defense to me. It's just like, I know they have a stud corner. Obviously, you have Chris Jones.
Got an all-pro corner.
Their safeties are a little weak. Yeah. It's going to really matter if they can attack the middle of the field.
I think it's a ton of scheme, but I think there's nothing that pops out to me. But also, I think on the defenders outside of like San Fran's linebackers, you know, I'm like, or I guess defensive line. We'll see if Chase Young shows up. But it's just
they got Bosa, they got Hargrave, they got Kinlaw, and like I like all those guys. And I think Liao, I think Burke was saying, I don't know, Neil, something like that.
Something like that.
I will say that the secondary for me, for San Fran, like Chardavius Ward,
he's actually good.
He's not that great. I don't know. He's just not that great in my opinion. Which is funny because he actually played the Super Bowl against the 49ers the first time on the Chiefs. Crazy. So now it's a little role reversal, leap year special. But yeah, to just keep things fresh and quick here because I'm on a little bit of time crunch.
Whatever.
It's Kansas City, dude. It's in the script. Taylor Swift is gonna be there. Travis Kelce is gonna score the game-winning touchdown, and then He's gonna run our shit with the props to marry her or propose
No, he's
on
not
the
going to do
field.
that.
I'm hearing a
It's
different one.
what's the different one?
This is what my uncle thinks. He's like a political guy or whatever. He's like, and after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Mike will come to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift will endorse Joe Biden for president.
Oh my God. What?
Dude, no.
What? What?
Not the crossover you're thinking of, huh?
No. So
Sleepy Joe needs it too. He needs it, man.
oh no.
Anyway, not to get political on the pod. We don't do politics here.
That's right.
It's just football, baby. And when
Yeah.
Football only.
sometimes when players become politicians or do political things, whatever.
Travis Kelsey likes Pfizer.
That's right.
Was that Aaron Rodgers was just like, yeah, Mr. Pfizer over there.
Yeah. Golly, fuck Aaron Rodgers.
He's a great guy, Sean. I thought you loved him.
Oh, dude, he's so dumb. Like, he is literally just like, I don't know. Like, he's a dude that I'm just like, dude, just shut up and throw the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a couple years back when people were telling LeBron to shut up and dribble, I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers actually needs to just shut up.
I
Like,
mean, yours isn't race driven. It's like intelligence driven. It's like, dude, you might not know enough about this.
I can't remember if I said this on the pod like last week, but there was someone who said, I forgot, it was like the one time I agreed with Nick Wright ever. Like, he had this big rant about it. He was like, look,
Oh,
Kirk
yeah.
Cousins not vaccinated, Lamar Jackson probably not vaccinated. He named like a couple other players. He was like, the big thing is they just don't talk about it. Like, at this point, just like shut up. Like, we're all past it. I don't say no one cares. Like, just you're the only one who cares at this point, and it's weird. Like,
Yeah. He's
so
a PR nightmare and he's a narcissist. So
yeah. But we're not here to talk about that, right? I'm
yeah.
deep. San Fran's getting revenge.
Okay.
You're buying too hard into the
Hey,
narrative. This is how Vegas wants you. Look how much money is on the Chiefs versus how much is on the Niners. And you tell me, how often does the public get this right? Few and far between. Few and far between. So I'm just saying, Niners will find a way. It's still a good team, well coached. Brock Purdy, not the highly touted guy, whatever, still gets it done. He was able to bring them back from a 17-point deficit in the NFC Championship. You talk about the lights. I know it's a Super Bowl, nothing's bigger than that, but that's pretty damn big, all right? Trent Williams, stud left tackle, needs a ring, still all pro. Absolute freak of nature. Warms up 350 on the incline bench. Who does that? He does. But George
Do you
Kittle,
like
just an
Trent?
absolute goon.
he is. George Kittle's a great personality on that team for
And
sure.
perhaps the best running back of our generation, CMC, who can do
True.
it all. He'll run it, he'll pass it, he'll throw it, he'll receive it. Hicks punts, he'll do it all, man.
Damn it, Sean.
Debo
I
Samuel,
know.
Brandon Ayuk. I'm just saying, what are the odds lightning strikes twice? I will say it is kind of like poignant a little that Vegas is almost kind of like halfway in between these two teams. I feel that rarely happens,
They're
you know?
baiting us to take Kansas City because they know that we're afraid to bet against Pat Mahomes.
Exactly.
This is true.
I'm just saying, and it'll come up, and like I can hear the off-season pundits go now. Well, Pat Mahomes can only take this team so far. Travis
Yeah.
Kelsey. There's
His
rumors
wide
of Travis
receivers sucked
Kelsey
all year.
hanging it up after this year. So it's just like, well, it's like you only could get that wide receiving core so far. It's just like, well, the defense is good, but outside of Chris Jones and that one corner, I mean, what other names do they really have? So
I
I'm
think
just
that's why I'm so
saying,
excited about this game because it's like
yeah.
everything you're saying to me is like, it's like, yeah, that actually sounds pretty awesome. So it's just like, all right, now I want the Niners to win. It's just like I don't really care, which I think makes it cool when
Dude,
it's
but
just
get CMC and turn W a win, dude.
hey, yeah, no,
I
and
would
I
like
would
to
I
see.
would not mind Trent Williams getting. I would
Also, we
not
talk about
mind
experience.
Trent
This will be
getting.
Shanahan's third Super Bowl he's been in as an offensive coordinator or head coach. I think that's right.
Yep, it's
But
true.
Well, if he
Yeah,
you
doesn't
talk
choke it
about it.
away, like
Hey, Kansas City's beatable. I know regular season is so much different than the postseason. I think that's the thing that's the most frustrating about this Kansas City team is they have just been getting hot at the right time. And so many times it is just not the best team, but whoever's the hottest.
no.
And that's who wins. That's how I felt about last year. So it easily could be them. It could be them in a rout, but I'm
I
almost trying
think.
to talk myself. San Fran, baby.
Well, I was
Don't
thinking
overthink
like
it.
if San Fran wants to win, they have to get up and they have to stay up because you can't give Patrick Mahomes enough time to beat you. Like you just
But
can't give him
Joey
any.
Bosa and Chase Young got to harass him all game.
Mm,
Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa,
yeah,
same difference. They're both white and have huge noses.
they do. They do. They have
Those
big
are
noses.
honkers, dude. They gotta have those things insured. Good lord. I don't know how those things have been broken a time or two.
All right, I got some bets for you guys.
All right, Aaron,
All right.
lay it
All
on me.
right.
All right.
What color
So,
Gatorade we going with?
oh, dude, I love these.
Is it
So,
red?
so
Is that too on the
first,
nose?
I want to go with the national anthem under. I think it'll be. I think the line is set at like a minute 20, and I think it's Reba
Ooh,
McEntire doing
it
it.
is. It is Reba. I feel there's a
I
lot of tape out on Reba.
so no, there's only 2 times she's done it. Once in 1991 and like a random game, and
What was the
then
time?
it was around. It was 123. And then the last time she did it, which was I think just some random game,
Uh-huh.
it was 119.
Mm. That's too tough a line, man. That's too tough a
I'm going
line.
under, dude.
I'm going over.
under.
Going
Okay,
over.
okay. Should you think she's gonna hold out that brave note? You know, brave.
But part of
Pull
me
it
is
the
like she's a little
flyover.
older, so does she have like the lung capacity anymore? So
That's what I'm saying, dude.
that's a good
Um,
under on that one.
the next one is over under 4.5 planes for the flyover.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a tough one because they usually stick to like I think it's a V formation. They usually do 4. So it's like 1 on one side and then like 2 on the other
Hmm.
side. So I
Hmm.
think I'm going 4. I think I'm going under. Um, and
By the
then
Maybe
hook, by the
5.
hook.
Take
well
one
they
on top
they're
and then
not they're not always like even. Like usually there's like one side that doesn't have one extra.
I think you need to go back for every Super Bowl for the
Oh
last
well,
20 years and watch the flyover.
okay. But I'm still going 4. I think it's gonna be 4. Um, and then I want you guys to do the guessing for the Gatorade because I haven't checked that line or anything.
Dude,
I
I don't.
think
Can you even bet these props anywhere? Like, what books
Yeah,
do you have that bet these
FanDuel
props?
DK, dude.
FanDuel lets you.
or
They'll let
DK.
you bet
Yeah,
these props. For some
yeah.
reason,
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't bet these props.
Oh
No,
yeah, you can.
there was one crazy one that I saw.
Like in
That
Virginia, I didn't think you could. I knew you can in other places. Like how
Oh,
we can't bet on like Virginia college sports. Like I
hmm.
wasn't sure if
I
there's
think
uh,
you're
like
right.
they allow you access to those markets because
We
I
can
feel
do it
like I
on
looked for
Nevada.
them out of for fun, but
Yeah, I got coin
for some
toss,
reason I
Gatorade
don't.
color, coaches challenge, jersey specials. Those are fun too.
maybe.
Those are fun ones that you just you sprinkle some
Oh
stuff
yeah,
on just to
just because it's the bowl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
Um.
getting a gingerbread stout just because it's Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's a
Yes.
good
The
point.
seasonals.
Yeah. See?
Um. And then the 2 actual bets that I'm making is a Travis Kelsey anytime
Mm.
and Pacheco over on run attempts, which I have
Mm,
not checked for. I'll check that now, and you
here,
guys can
dude.
go.
Dang, you're blindly just taking the over and haven't even looked at the line.
Yeah.
My man.
Well,
My
dude,
Dude,
man.
he's wild. I'm
he's
trying
been
to look
pretty
at it
good.
for you.
I'm
Rushing
guessing.
attempts.
Let me guess. Let me
What'd you
guess.
guess? What'd you guess? What'd you guess?
15 and a half.
I'm gonna say
Oh, that's so
18.
close. No. 16 and a half.
Okay.
Minus 120 on DK. Shout out DK.
Mm,
The official sports book, partially biased.
I am looking at DK right now.
And FanDuel. We got 2.
Yeah, we got 2.
Yeah, we got 2. Yeah, dude, Gatorade color is a tough one because I feel like, okay, both teams are red. I could see yellow because I don't know a lot of people drink red Gatorade. I don't.
Mm,
It's okay. I guess I'll drink it if it's there, but it's not my go-to. I feel yellow.
no,
That's
not
the
at all.
classic. That's the OG flavor. That makes sense. But then part of me is like, okay, like wild card. Maybe it's blue. I like blue. Am I just being biased there though?
What if it's the cucumber lime one?
Oh, dude, have you ever had that?
Yeah, I have.
Kind
Bro,
of gross, right?
you call the flavors by the actual flavors?
Cucumber
Uh,
pepino. Yeah, well, it's like a light green. It's like
yeah,
weird.
it's like an interesting green. That's
Yeah, but
It's
you
like
gotta
literally like slime green.
Gatorade colors are or Gatorade flavors are colors.
well,
There's
yeah. If I
Yeah,
had said
purple,
dude.
green, if I had
there's
said
red,
green, there's also a
blue.
very dark green one too.
Yeah,
But there's
there's
like a light
dark.
Oh,
green and
that
a
is
dark green.
weird.
It's dark green.
I was just curious because cucumber
What the
lime is
hell
just
is
an
dark
interesting
green?
name. It sticks out.
Oh, this sounds gross to me.
I forget what that
A
one is.
sour apple.
Nah, but I'm just like, or clear is an option sometimes. It's not Gatorade at all.
Mm,
It's like
Glacier
some,
cherry, bro.
yeah,
I do
glacier
like the
cherry.
glaciers.
I love the glaciers. Either that or it's like just water or some other stuff that's not Gatorade, but they put it in the Gatorade logo thing because they just have to.
I think it's gonna be
So,
orange.
I'm pretty sure some guys were asking Mike Shanahan like what his favorite color of
There's clear,
Gatorade
and
was.
then there's no Gatorade bath too.
No, there's got
That's
to be a
crazy.
Gatorade bath.
Yeah, purple's the leader here. That's wild. At plus 225.
Might go purple, boys.
Holden, you haven't done research on this?
No, dude, I have not.
You've been watching tape.
His
For those at
film
home,
study, dude.
He's been film
Yeah, I have
studying the
not.
last like 5 Super Bowls. You know, just when they come on NFL Network.
I
it's,
have
like,
been
real late at night.
rewatching. I have been rewatching some of the Super Bowls with the Chiefs in it. Just my thing about it is I like seeing. My thing about it is I'm seeing who's on the field. Like my thing is too, when dialing this long shot parlay, obviously I'm not expecting it to hit, and there's a lot of like free bonus bets that you can use. So I'm sending some moonshots, but like in some of these things, you just need the players on the field for a percentage of snaps for these opportunities to happen. So I need Scantling to be on the field for a specific amount of plays, so that way he has the opportunity to catch 3 or 4 balls, which is at, plus 300, plus 500, whatever it is. And then you just parlay some of those long shots together, which really aren't that much of a long shot. But if they're on the field enough, like I think Kyle Juszczyk was on the field for San Francisco's entire drive in 2019. And he was, granted, he's blocking a lot, but, you tell me he can't get 1 catch for 10 yards, that's plus 300 right there. So, anyways.
Come on, dude. Yeah, I think we should take the spread straight up. I'm gonna take the Niners to lay the points. I'm half tempted to do a CMC Isaiah Pacheco parlay for anytime touchdown scorer, because I think that'll give you some better odds on that. Yeah, it's I like that. Yeah.
I also saw if you're thinking about a Christian McCaffrey anytime tutter, minus 220, can't really take that. Take a first half anytime tutter, probably get it at plus 120. If he just scores in the first half, you bank it, plus you have plus money. So if you think he's going to score, do it in the first half.
Yeah, dude.
Odds are you're getting plus money instead of trying to parlay it with something else.
That's a tough one. And Holden, you'll have your special to us, what, tomorrow?
Yeah. I'll dial it up and I'll send it to you boys. And if we want to post, we can post it. If you guys want to sprinkle a little bit on the tail, go for it. I'm taking Brock. I got Brock Purdy's rush yards at 10.5. I think it's at 12.5 now. I'm taking the over, and then I'm also taking. I'll sprinkle the spread just for fun. I'll take Chiefs plus 2.5. Also would definitely look at this game live on both sides. And if you can get it anywhere in that 7 range on either side, I might sprinkle a plus 7.5 on either side, because I do think one of these teams will cover a touchdown on both sides.
Dang, it's crazy. 78% of the money's on KC. That's so wild. Sportsbooks are definitely prepared to lose that much money.
That does scare me a lot.
Is it bad that the Super Bowl's in Vegas and like all of the betting is centered in Vegas?
No, Aaron. No. Don't think about it.
We shouldn't be worried about that.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about them lobbing. Vegas is our friend. They've lobbied enough money to Congress to let you know that. They want to be friends with you. And sometimes friends ask you for money. Sometimes take money from you and trick you.
And they play with house money, and they actually do have money, but they want a little more.
Exactly. That's one thing we know in capitalism. Can't have enough of that money.
God.
There's always more. Different forms, stocks, bonds, gold bars, Scrooge McDuck. Shoot. Well, on that note, I think we covered it all, fellas, Just real quick, favorite Super Bowl dish, Holden.
Oh, put me on the spot, bro. Buffalo chicken dip. Buffalo chicken dip.
Classic, dude. Mrs. Tucciaroni, dude, she messes up the buff chicken dip, dude.
So yummy, dude. So yummy.
So good. Aaron.
I really liked the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls idea that you had.
Dude, thank you.
And
steal it. Pretty good.
Yeah. I made it the last time with the Eagles and KC, so
nice.
They're very good.
Yeah, those are quite good. You know what? I always love a little pig in the blanket. I like to dip it in some of that queso dip if that's hanging around. That rail tail jet. It's a garbage. It's a garbage play. I put everything on everything. It's like Thanksgiving part 2 with all the crappy game food that's going to give you diabetes and high blood pressure. I'm all for it. Underrated one. Meatballs, dude. That's an easy one. Put it in the crock pot. Kind of set and forget it.
Saucy.
Yeah.
Grab a little toothpick. Just keep
a toothpick. How fun is that?
Yep.
You know?
True.
You
Favorite Super Bowl drink? Super Bowl drink of choice?
Dude, just beer. Dude, I might get canceled for it, but Bud Light,
Yeah.
baby. I love
No, Bud
crushing
Light's
some
making a
Bud
comeback,
Leezies.
dude. Bud
Dude,
Light's making a
Peyton,
comeback.
he's buying
I do like
rounds.
beer. I'm thinking about having a couple of cocktails on this Super Bowl. Just nice little sipper. I
I
don't
like
know
a
what yet.
transfusion. I think that'd be a good one. I know it's more of a summer cocktail, but like
Like
that
both.
could, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. So,
I'm a big mule guy. Big Moscow or Kentucky mules have been a big kick for me.
I feel like there's got to be
Bourbon.
a Taylor Swift themed one this year for like cocktails. There's got to be a recipe out there. But
Yeah.
I want to see some crazier Taylor bets. I might pop on Bovada and post those on our story just so people know what's
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, do it.
I'll just pop my referral code in there. No biggie, whatever.
Hey,
That's
please.
fine. I don't know. That seems kind of skeevy. I don't know. I probably won't do it, but yeah, I can't wait. I love the Super Bowl. It's great. Let's all enjoy this last bit of football together. I love
Do it.
y'all. Wish I was with y'all. Hold your loved ones tight and your football tighter.
Yes, sir.
All right, fellas. Well, have a great rest of your day. Hope you win all your bets.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Go Bills, dude.
Go
Spark and
Steelers,
Eyes.
baby.
Cliff Kingsbury.